Good morning and happy Wednesday to you. It's a beautiful day here in Devon. It's kind of just warm. It's not really anything, it's just lovely. It's not wet. It's not hugely bright, but it's fine. It's lovely. Who's there? Alison's there. Frida's there. Hi. Good to see you. So I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to join in and we'll have our daily chat on my front step. Good morning, Lou. Good to see you. Yeah, it's really lovely. It's a lovely, lovely morning. And the birds are busy. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, good morning. So it's Wednesday. Just before we talk about the subject of the day, it's Wednesday, which there was an early morning hit session. And hello, Lorna. There was an early morning hit session and at least 5 people have already done it. I know, I was well impressed. That goes out at 7 o'clock in the morning, half-hour hit session. Lots of reports of sweaty people who've very pleased to have had an energetic session before their day starts. We've got Pilates this afternoon, and because it's Wednesday, it's pure stretch. 7 o'clock. It's going to be a good one. Good morning, Lorna. Super to see you yesterday at a social distance. Okay, so today we are talking fruit. Okay, fruit. What do you think about fruit? Jot down a few bits of feedback about fruit. Do you love it? Do you avoid it like the plague? What's your favourite? Oh, Alison's had a light shower. Yeah, I think we probably have here. It's nice for the grass, isn't it? What do you think about fruit? Tell me about fruit and maybe do an emoji. Hi, Leanne. Do an emoji saying what's your favourite fruit. Okay, fruit. What do you like? Now, this subject came up because we just had a fruit and veg box that we collected yesterday from the village shop. It's at least half, well, it's maybe half fruit, half vegetables. And it meant I had to dig to the bottom of our current fruit bowl and see what wonders were at the bottom of it. Okay. Some of the stuff at the bottom of the fruit bowl had been there a while. Okay. It wasn't the same colour as it went in. Should I be admitting to that? I don't know. Anyway, so I washed out the fruit bowl. Got a few wizened apples out. Oh, Lou loves apples. So grapes and melon, fruit, pineapple, apples, pears. Yummy. Alison loves blueberries, bananas, apples, grapes. Good morning, Dawn. But anyway, I've made a fruit compote. So stewed the rotten apples at the bottom of the fruit bowl, squeezed a few old satsumas to stop it all going brown, shoved it in a pan, added some frozen berries. In our house, Saoirse likes frozen fruits, raspberries in her porridge, but we get these bags of very happy misshapen frozen fruit. Anyway, nobody likes the strawberries, so the frozen strawberries always get left till last. So I shoved them in my saucepan, and I've made this really nice compote, all from leftovers. So that was very satisfying. Okay, so fruit. We talk a lot about 5 a day, and we know that it's at least 5 a day. Really, it should be nearer like 7 to 8. But we don't want, we want loads of vegetables in that 5 to 8 a day, and not all fruit. Okay, but we do want some fruit. We want fruit for the taste, but particularly for the vitamins and the minerals and the fibre. People have said to me in the past, oh, Emma, eating fruit's so expensive. Now, it doesn't have to be expensive if you know what to buy, when to buy it, and how to enjoy it. So the thing about fruit, obviously, if you buy it seasonally, when it's in season, there's going to be a lot more of it, so the price goes down. So obviously things like apples and pears at the moment, absolutely fantastic. How could you not? No, I like fresh strawberries. I don't like frozen strawberries when they're all like a bit of a sloppy, yucky bleh. Yeah, so do you want my frozen strawberries, Alison? I'll pick them out. They're always what's left at the bottom of the bag. In our freezer, it's just full of frozen strawberries. Anyway, I've got my scissors. I stewed them and I've chopped them up, so they're fine now because they're not this great floating soggy mess. I'm not selling frozen strawberries, am I? I don't mean to be. But, okay, so the sorts of fruits you want to be aiming for as part of your 5 to 8 a day, you want to be going for seasonal vegetables, apples, pears, berries are really, really good for you. I'm thinking some things that you don't want to have too much of are things that are very sweet. So we're talking tropical fruit, very sugary. So pineapples, melons, papayas, all that sort of stuff. Enjoy, but just not in too big a quantities. You want to be particularly enjoying apples, pears, berries. That's all going to be really good. Lots of fibre and all the seeds and the skin. Absolutely lovely. Some of us like dried fruit, and I was looking up about dried fruit. And from a portion a day point of view, 30 grams of dried fruit is considered a portion. And dried fruit usually has sugar added to it as a preservative, so you don't want to eat too much of it. And obviously, don't eat it between meals. They're saying dried fruit should be eaten at meal times because of the risk of tooth decay, which is quite interesting, isn't it? I can plough my way through an entire bag of pre-soaked apricots. That's one of my favourites. Now, fibre in fruit is so good for your digestive health. We won't go there anymore, but I'm just saying, drink plenty of water and enjoy fruit. Now, remember that fruit doesn't always have to be fresh. As you can tell from the bottom of my fruit bowl, there was nothing fresh about it. But obviously, get your fresh fruit regularly. But remember, frozen fruit, tinned fruit, absolutely fine. They can be part of your 5 a day. Go for tinned fruit in natural juice rather than syrup. That's brilliant. And obviously, when in the summer, when there's a glut of stuff around, I'll look at that and say, good morning, Laura. Then you can always swap with your neighbours. Like we have rhubarb, got a nice lot of rhubarb here. Someone else might have courgette, swap. You don't always have to pay for your fruit, you can always swap. And some people put it out, help yourself type thing. And we do that in the village shop with apples a bit later in the autumn. But try and buy seasonal stuff because there's going to be more of it around, the price will be down. If you can, buy fruit that's not packaged in plastic. Now, my friend Richard Ward, who's got a Facebook group called Cut the Crap, is trying to get us all to buy fruit and vegetables that is not in plastic. Try and get it loose, paper bags when you can, because there's such a massive environmental issue with plastic. We've got the children home at the moment, they're adults, but our plastic recycling has gone through the roof because of the sort of stuff they like to buy. So if you can buy it loose or not in bags, that's the way to go. So Alison says, you like pears, only like pears in chutney, mangoes. Okay, raspberries and blackberries, fair enough. Lorna, Tesco apricot and flat peaches have been on offer. Do you know what? I've seen flat peaches. I've never eaten one in my life. I think I need to try them, Lorna. I do love a nectarine. A nectarine is probably one of my favourite summer fruits. Good for compote. Okay. Yeah. So there's lots around, isn't there? It's a really nice time of year to enjoy fruit. Now, what else was on my tips? Okay, smoothies. They're saying about smoothies, watch the sugar content, okay? Keep an eye on the amount of fruit juice and smoothies you drink. Current advice is to limit consumption of fruit or vegetable juices and smoothies to a combined total of 150 mils a day. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Crushing fruit into juice releases the sugars they contain, which can damage your teeth. Even unsweetened fruit juice and smoothies are sugary, so limit it to a combined total of 150 mils a day. That's not very much. That's like a little glass. You can dilute fruit juice. You can add ice cubes to it. You can drink water. Hi, Sharon. I know, it's really funny. Obviously, we're all adults in our house now. I have spent 20 years educating my kids about what to eat and drink, and frankly, they make their own choices now because they're adults. They can eat what's in the fridge in the cupboard, but it's really, really funny because my kids say, but you never used to let us have that. And I said, I know, that's because you were children and I'm educating you to eat well. If you decide to drink squash now, then if you ask me to buy it and I buy it, that's your lookout. I've kept you with good teeth for 20 years. I've told you to drink water. Now it's up to you. You have to do that with adults, don't you? Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Lorna. And when the ice cream van comes, sometimes I get a bit overexcited and I say, oh, should we all have ice creams? And so she says, oh no, you never ever let us have ice creams from the ice cream van. I said, but we're adults now. We can have one if we want to. It's really, really hilarious having them home. Okay, so today I just want to inspire you to try fruit. Maybe review what you're eating. Are you getting enough fruit? Remember, tinned, frozen, fresh, all good. Don't eat too much. I want you to major on vegetables, minor on fruit, but have a mixture. Don't ever let anything go to waste. So stew it, make it into a crumble. If you're into crumble, make it into a compote like Lorna does. My compote that I've done here, I'm going to put on some porridge. Snap with my girls over here. Yeah, the thing is, you can only do so much, can't you? You can say clean your teeth, you can say do this, you bring them up as best you can. Then they're adults, they make their own choices. I have to say though, we are eating so well because both kids are cooking for us. So they do burritos and stews, and Kian was on a winner last night. He did 2 hominy pies, which we had with masses of salad. And then he did a veggie chili as well after a day on the beach with nobody else there. There was nobody there in North Devon. The 2 of them went up and there wasn't a single person on the beach, which was incredible. I guess that's the Tuesday for you. And it wasn't really hot. It was just a lovely day yesterday. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Just keep ice cream in the freezer, then your kids won't go on at you. Yeah, actually, no, they were eating their Ben and Jerry's last night, don't you worry. I don't really want ice cream from my freezer, but there's something quite exciting when the ice cream van comes at a totally random time. Usually they come as we're sitting down for dinner, and that's no good. But just sometimes I say, oh, does anyone want an ice cream? Mum, we're never allowed ice creams. I said, well, we are now. Surprise your adult children. I'm making chocolate avocado mousse to have with raspberries. Wow, Sharon, that's classy. I don't do much with avocados. I have had them mashed on a piece of toast with a poached egg on top when Andy's got avocado into me that way. We're all different. That's fine. Let's just embrace that all our tastes are different. But with fruit, don't eat too much of it. Clean your teeth. And I know that there's meant to be a gap, isn't there? I've got a lovely friend who is a dental nurse, and she always says there's meant to be a gap between eating fruit and cleaning your teeth. It's all to do with the acid. Anyway, if you need to, look it up. Oh, Sharon loves an avocado. They are very good. Healthy fat, monounsaturated fat. Yeah, I should eat more. Okay, so fruit and vegetables, that's what you want to be eating. Keep it varied, keep it interesting. And if you're cooking it, don't overcook it. And I've just added some frozen fruit to my wizened old fruit that I've made into compote, and I'm now going to have it for my breakfast. So have a fantastic Wednesday. Hope to catch you later in Pure Stretch at 7 o'clock. And I say we've got Pilates at 3:30 this afternoon. Avocado is a fruit. Is it? Oh, okay. Good. Saoirse eats avocado. They're in my fridge right now. Anyway, have a great day. See you very soon. Bye.